What's going on, Capricorn? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of July 20th through the 26th of 2020. Well, we start off this week with a big new moon in Cancer in your 7th house, and that's opposing Saturn in your 1st house. So it's about not restricting yourself from your identity and from your true self, but also not restricting yourself from, relationships and the balance of life and the harmony of life. If you're not in a relationship, you gotta put you're going through this big first house transformation of your identity and like who you are. And I think any relationship right now has to reflect that. And this is kind of like shining a big light on that, to where Saturn is like, hey, you gotta, just came back for your return. Like, I'm about to leave, but I'm not gonna leave until you get everything straightened out. So definitely a time to find your emotional stability, and if you're in the right relationships. I think there's questions to be asked, if like for this next cycle, if you are in the right thing with someone else, whether it's a partnership in business or a relationship with anybody. Is it serving your true identity, and is it serving you know who you are in this world? I think there's questions to be asked there. Anyways, the sun is moving into Leo, which is, of course, in your 8th house. So I think there's like for one, the sun moving into Leo is great because it does bring out the childlike spirit and the love and the fun. And in your 8th house, too, it is, intimacy. If you're in that right relationship, maybe this is a great month to bring out that intimacy. And if anything, to enjoy the mystery of life and the mystery of emotion, and to merge with that. We do have Mercury, which is going to be making squares to Chiron and Mars in your 4th house. So definitely like there's healing to be done with the deeper emotions and the foundation within, with Chiron there. And it could have a lot to do with family. Got to speak up, and get those relationships with family right, and like not keep it all in. Like these things have to come out, and these squares kind of force them out. So I think it's up to you to like come at things with with love and an understanding, so that there isn't like blood in the streets, if you will. Like Mars there too, so it could be a little rough. Mercury square Mars is hard in general, but the more you can come at it from a place of like balance and love, the better. And you do have Uranus there in your 5th house, which is squaring. I'm sorry, not squaring. It's sextile Mercury. So this is also a week too to embrace that love and embrace that creativity within, to take you to that higher place in your relationships with everybody, and to speak up for that. So definitely can fall back on your guides and spirit coming through in a big way to take you to the highest level of self-love that you could possibly be at. Not Mercury, Venus here is definitely making a little bit of an aspect to the sun. It's going to be in semi-square for pretty much the second half of this week. So it's definitely asking to merge your emotion with your reality, and in a way that you value. What why have something in your routine that you don't value and that isn't fun? Like, this is a time to step up and like do what feels good. Don't hold yourself back from like the comfort of reality. Like, reality can be what you make it. Like, so I think within you have to believe that you can make reality comfortable, or else there could be something outside that is trying to show you that merging reality with emotion isn't comfortable right now. But you have to be stronger and get through that, and you can do that. You've gone through so many upgrades already with this first house stuff that it's not going to be too much of a problem, I don't think. And then overall, like, the sun's going into a fixed sign, leaving, so we don't have so much cardinal energy. We still have a ton of cardinal energy you're dealing with, but definitely some good aspects coming up. And the sun, bringing that love in Leo. The moon will be making some good aspects too. as it moves into Virgo, you'll start getting trines to your ascendant and to your natal planets if you're, a sun in Cap. So definitely good times. Like, expand on your emotions and like let in that wisdom from a higher source. Uranus is in your fifth. Let in the wisdom, the love that's coming into you right now. Big time. Big time love upgrades. So it's time to, bring that to your relationships, bring that to your reality, and step into it fully. This is a good week for that. And you got the Ace of Wands. So, yeah, step into that love. Step into that creativity. It's Leo season. You're on a new journey. Bring the love. Bring the passion. Don't waver from it. Like, bring it to your relationships. Bring it to your family. If there's blocks, but you can see it from a higher place, and you can get through it by communicating and not holding back and being strong in your passion and your love, and sharing that love with others as well. I love you all very much, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Take care.